It reinforced my love and appreciation for her dedication and determination for making things happen, such as my mission and this trip. She delighted in learning and seeing new things. And she was a woman of perpetual motion and action. I had a hard time keeping up with her. I also noted the first signs of aging and a few faint wrinkles, and that she had begun to experience some health issues. In spite of her fervent determination and denial, these health issues continued to progress, and for 35 years, Mom valiantly struggled to overcome numerous health problems that necessitated a strict adherence to rigid food and activity limitations. This was a harsh trial for her, and a less determined person could easily have become severely depressed or just gone crazy. There were stretches of years at a time when she was unable to do more than eat and sit quietly in a chair. Cruel conditions for a woman who had spent an active life until then in perpetual action and service. In spite of her limitations, she was always upbeat, and she pushed herself to the physical limits, whether it was by walking across the room or being able to pull weeds. Ever the master of understatement, when asked, she would always say, "I'm fine." And then quickly turn the conversation back to others, inquiring about their well-being in life. Mom amassed an impressive knowledge of plants, their names, diseases, properties, and habitats, and loved experimenting. She was one of the first people in the valley to successfully grow corn and certain varieties of tomatoes, and was a master in the flower garden. Mom thrilled as she watched us establish our families and was always eager to hear of their progress, our achievements and trials. She spent not just hours, but years on her knees, petitioning individually concerning the physical, emotional, and spiritual welfare of each of her children, her grandchildren, and her great-grandchildren, and I know that for a fact. In recent years, months were dedicated to planning a Vaden get-together. Whether it was redfish, or at Wildbush, or at home, it didn't matter. What mattered was seeing the family and having an opportunity for them to become better acquainted and develop lasting relationships. Today we see here what she loved most, her family. A bit of her legacy lies in each of us, whether it be a lovely head of red hair, a shy demeanor and a quiet voice, an irrepressible laugh, a determination to overcome obstacles, or the lasting impression made through association with her. She is here. I hope that we will be able to recognize and celebrate the wonderful, amazing person that she was and continues to be by sharing our memories and feelings and love for her always. My goal is to create documentation that can be shared so that she will not be forgotten, so her family, especially her grand and great-grandchildren, can know and love her. I hope to have feedback from each and every one of you here today in one form or another, so that a more complete picture will be assembled. I've put papers out there. Some of you are techno-savvy. If you would like to email me, I would appreciate that. My goal, and I have to admit I didn't get quite the same drive that Mom had, so my goals take a little bit longer to carry out, but I will carry it out. My goal is to have a document that is complete with this information, plus all the input that I receive from you, whether it be that you say, I Brandy, remember Velma as a very quiet, loving person. It doesn't have to be a big, long experience. I want to hear from all of you. There are papers here. You can fill them out and leave them. You can also put them in email. And I'm going to put it together. I will send documents out to all her siblings, to my siblings, and my siblings will disseminate it from there. Most of them know how to run a computer, and if they don't,